Hey guys, so showing you something else that I'm working on. I've actually been working on this song for, I hate to say it, it's actually been several years. I mean, not consistently at all. You know, I would do a little bit for a few weeks, you know, and sit down and every practice try and do a little bit more. And then months might go by or whatever, but I've been really trying to work on it a lot since the spring. But again, you know, weeks will go by and I'll come back to it and do it for a few days. So what's happening is this is the bridge, and song is a halftime shuffle. So it's like. This is a very slowed down version of it, but that's the main beat of the song. But at some point in the bridge, he goes to the ride cymbal. So he's actually doing what are quarter note triplets. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what happens is he's keeping the hi-hat going. And what that makes is a polyrhythm, a 2 against 3 polyrhythm. So it goes. Okay, so that's in and of itself crazy and hard. And then he's doing the kick and the snare. And the kick pattern against the 6 is. And here it is against the hi-hat. So I can do all the parts separately, but I'm trying to put them together. So just like I tell all of you guys, same thing. So what I'm actually going to do now, the original tempo was 129 beats per minute. I'm going to do this at like 90. So I've been trying, I mean, this isn't even like talking about the transition in and out of this in the song, but even just trying to do all of these separate parts and pull them together. So I'm going to try that now. I've never slowed it down this much, so I just wanted to see if I could like do it live on a video and have it actually work. So I'm slowing it all the way down. Usually I do it around 110. The original is 129. I'm actually going to slow it down to like 90, 94, and see if slowing it down massively will let me bring all the parts together. Because I can do all the segments, I just can't do them all at once. So let's see what happens. So I put it into Groove Scribe. Wow. Okay, so I am super psyched. I have never done all of those pieces together before, but I've also never slowed it down because I was like, well, let's see what happens. So let me show you what happens when I speed it up to 110. I mean, maybe I can do it now because I did it so slow, and that would be amazing. I've never even come close to that. It's always been a complete mess and mush and train wreck. So I'm super psyched about this. So I'm actually going to try and totally take it up, completely up to speed and see what happens. Let's see. bring it all together and I catch it on tape for the doing it the first time. That's going to be so awesome. So this is just to show you guys that this is exactly what I have you guys all do with all of the beats that you're learning. It's the same thing. Break it into its constituent parts, play all the different combinations, and then see if you can put it together as a whole, but do it really, really slow. And once that is happening, because basically that's how I feel like I kept trying to do it too fast. It was always, and I just didn't realize that. So as soon as I did it slow, it's like my brain went, oh, that's where everything goes. It was like I couldn't even hear it before. And so it was, and literally, I mean, you guys saw this is what, 2-3 minutes long? Like that's all it took. It took me doing it at 90 beats per minute for whatever that was, 10 times through. And then I was like, oh, and then I took it up to 110, and I did it like 10 times through. And then I took it to 129, the actual tempo, and then I could do it. So like, anyways, that's just kind of like so validating for me that like the method works. So anyways, you guys, this is so awesome, because the other thing too is that I never have done, and then I also did the transition at tempo from the regular beat of the song into the bridge and back out of it. And that's actually the thing I'm the most psyched about, because I was like, well, I think I can get this at some point, but it's going to be going in and back out of it. So, because it is so weird to go from these kind of triplets. These are quarter note triplets. These are eighth note triplets. So I'm doing triplets at half the speed on one hand. It's like really crazy. So anyways, this is so awesome, and I'm so excited that I caught it on tape, and I hope that maybe you actually have kept your attention span this whole time to watch this process. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I go through the same exact thing constantly. So, all right.